So we'll have a look how to connect the rain sensor and the wind sensors to our RobotiX device. So first we'll start with the rain sensor. We'll get the rain sensor, just unpack it. So here you need the flat screwdriver just to hold and loose up the nuts a bit so that it can be easily inserted. The screws are already given, so you should find it with the sensors itself. Just stretch it a bit and fix it like this. So I hope guys you can see that on your two hands of the robot, in one side there is a screw being fitted on this side. So this is for your wind direction and wind speed sensor to be on this side. So on the other side you will not find a screw like this, so please put your rain sensor on the opposite hand of the screw side. And in this sensor you can see here one uh, digital connector point. So you just have to take this and open it. Behind to this device there is the sensor points, and it's been noted that which is the rain point. So you just fix it like this. Yeah, it's just like your LAN cable fittings. So it's done. Just ensure that during this rain sensor has been fitted properly. It should not sag, because then it will may not give you proper reading. So it has to be steady and tightly fitted onto the hands of the robots. And after the length of your wear adjustment done, just put the extra wear onto the sensor bag. Now we'll fix the wind sensors. Yeah, so we'll again unpack the wind sensor. So this has two sensors in it. One is the wind velocity and other is the wind direction. So here, as I have told you, this hand has a screw, so we'll be loosening it up using your flat faced screwdriver. We're just loosening that screw a bit, so or we will be removing that screw for some time now to put the sensor inside and then tighten the screw. So you keep the screws like this. Now you put this sensor, so mostly the wind velocity you are keeping towards the front side of or the face side of the RobotiX, and the wind direction towards the back of the RobotiX device. Now while you keep it in this position, just be a little adjustment required to ensure that there is a hole in this particular position while you keep this wind sensor. So there would be one small hole that you can see, so where you have to use the screws that you have taken out at the first instance. So you have to screw it up from both the sides for a proper fitting. Please see this. This is the RobotiX device. The rain hand is being towards the back side of the robot, and the wind speed sensor is towards the front side of the robot, and the wind direction is again back. So look at the position of how to place this sensor properly. So this should be the position of the wind sensors and the rain sensor. Now again, in this wind and speed and direction sensors, again you will get another LAN cable like connector. So behind the robot you will get a slot for that. It's already marked. You just have to put it the same way you put your LAN cables into your laptop or computer, and the extra cable you can again pin it up on the sensor hands using the same tag that we have used to uh, tie up the extra length. So this has been given for some drop requirements or field requirements if we have to put it a little more adjustive way. So once you connect these sensors, so your robot from external to microclimatic point of view is now currently ready. So you can see how the robot looks like after you connect all the rain sensor, wind sensors with the existing device. So now we'll go and show you how to connect the soil things on the back side. It's pretty much simple. We'll just show you once and then we'll go to the next stuff. So on the back side, so in one of your soil sensor packets, you can just open anything. So we are opening a soil temperature probe. The temperature probes are normally color coded into a red. So you will find a red or orange color probe in the packet. So these are soil temperature probes. So you take out one. Yeah, so in the connector point, you can see that would be a, yeah, so this is a 3-pin connector. So you will be seeing a 3-pin connector in the backside of the device as well, which is the top line of this device. So you can put it like this, and then there is a small screw type thing. You just do like, a small little thing so that it should be tightly fixed to the device. So here we would like to show you something, that please mark that in each of these connectors, so there is a pointer here. So this pointer is just a dot like stuff after the connecting points. There is a small dot on the overall screw. So on that, please ensure on the probe while you will be opening it up. So you can see that there is a line mark here on the screw which is given. So this line mark is basically to say that this line has to go in straight to that particular point so that it will be easily inserted. Right, so this is how we will be connecting the rest of the sensor. But as we are going to mount this device to a pole, so we'll be not connecting this sensor first. We'll connect all the sensor at the end. This is just to demonstrate, and then first we'll go, and next step we'll do is fitting the solar panel before moving to the pole for fixing it up. So you can open your solar panel packet. You got your solar panel. So behind the solar panel you will already find a piece of connector probe being already given to you, and the screws are also fitted on the panel. So this solar panels, you can again see that a similar kind of thing, but the number of pins are here different. So you will find the appropriate number of driver there. That's a 5 pin thing. So you will find a 5 pin one here, and then you can find again the similar kind of line on the connector. This is that. So this line has to be inserted from the point where you will find one particular dot on the screw, and it's fit like this. So once you fit it like this, your device is ready to be powered with solar. So before that, we'll just see how to fix this solar panel onto its frame. So just lighten up the screws of the holder. Just keep it in a safe place so that you can immediately refer it back. Put your holding rod like this. The first will go to the down. That's the master position, and then to adjust the position you can basically move it like this for different angles. So currently, to keep it on a south faced mode and at 45-degree angle, we are just putting it in the fourth hole from the starting point. Now just open up the screws of the panel, the screws that are already comes to you in a fitted manner at the panel. So we'll just open that up and we'll fix it, the iron frame or the holding frame of this particular solar panel onto it. Get some screws like this. Please keep it safe. We will be needing it shortly, and the panel has to be placed like this on top of or on the back side of the solar panel, keeping at near to the screw points where previously the screws were fitted, and we just now removed it. So we'll be again putting the first the iron holding frame for this particular solar panel, and then again we screw it up. So it's a simple way to remove and refix the solar panel from its holding frames. But in a practical usage, once we fit it on the first after unboxing, it can be moved like this if the distance from one locations to other is not going to be far. Yeah, so once you fix all the screws, just tighten it up properly, because you understand this is going to stand outside and it is the main source of power to the device that we are going to give it on any open field. You have to ensure the proper fitting of the screws and all. Yes, once it's ready, it will look like something like this. You can see it's been fitted properly, and from here we'll go to the next thing, that is mounting the device onto a pole, adjusting the solar panel according to the direction, and then adjusting the wind direction point, and connecting the other soil or other sensor probes to the device, and then we should be starting the device. Let's go and mount it onto a board.